Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to PMDC online lecture room. My name is Ali Ahmed. Today topic of our discussion is noun. We will learn noun and its types. Noun is a very important part of speech. It is the naming word actually. Noun is the name of person, place or idea or anything, whatever we see, we observe, we think, whatever comes in our mind or whatever has the physical structure, that is the noun. Look at the example: book, chair, tree, train. Then we have many types of noun. First comes the concrete noun, abstract noun, common noun, proper noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, material noun, compound noun, gerund noun, collective noun, regular noun, irregular noun. First of all, concrete noun. Concrete noun is the touchable noun. It donates to material object. In other words, it is a noun which can be identified through one of the five senses. Whatever is touchable, whatever has got some physical, physical structure or physical, shape, that is called concrete noun. Spoon, ship, train, trousers, tiger, television, tree, watch, water, wolf, tree, door, computer, melon, umbrella. These are the examples of concrete noun. Then abstract noun. Abstract noun denotes to an idea, quality, state or some concepts. It is the opposite of concrete noun actually. It is an idea actually. It comes in our mind, like it is not touchable noun. For example, music, time, honesty, bravery, pain, happiness, sorrow, ability, goal, horror, cleverness, wisdom, victory, experience, belief, anger, delay, delight, courage, curiosity, childhood, death, wit, sleep. Now, common noun is a noun which is non-specific person, you can say, or it refers to some place or thing, whatever which is common, whatever is common and found everywhere, that is common noun. It refers to anything in general, you can say. It is the opposite of proper noun. Common nouns are not capitalized. Examples: tree, train, town, table, chair, pen, city, umbrella, house, shirt, shoes, water. All of these mentioned nouns have got their plurals, you can say, in the world. Like they are many in number, they are thousands and millions in number. They have got the match, their match. They are not unique in their nature. They are common. They will be found everywhere. So these are common nouns, as it is self-explanatory from its word common. Then proper noun. It refers to specific person, place or idea. Proper nouns are unique in nature. They are matchless, you can say. It denotes to a single entity. The Holy Quran, Elisa, Martin Luther, Tokyo, Boston, the Daily Telegraph, California, United Nations, National Park, Africa, North Sea, Eiffel Tower, William Shakespeare. All of these have got no substitute. They are unique. They are specific. Then countable noun. Countable noun is modified by numeral, you can say numeral adjective, that is found in both singular and plural forms. Countable nouns are single unit in shape or single idea. They can be counted, you can say. Examples: cat, cats, ball, a ball, you can say, an apple, a cup, a man, a woman, a chair. So these are countable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable noun is a noun which is not counted. It is a noun which is not modified by numeral adjective. It is normally in the shape of spice. It is quantified or liquefied in nature. It is also called mass noun. Snow, butter, honey, water, milk, intelligence, wisdom, oxygen, smoke, rice, oil, sugar, time, emotion, sentiments, choice, safety, rain, thunder. All of these are the examples of uncountable nouns which are never counted, which are not counted. Material noun. Material noun is the name of anything from which things are made, which produce other things, you can say. For example, iron, gold, brass, marble, wood, plastic, copper, cotton, silver. Iron is a hard metal, the ring is made of gold, the chair is made of wood, plastic is of much use, cotton dress is cheap. So all of these underlined words are material nouns. They produce other things. For example, from wood you make cupboards, you make chairs. Then comes the compound noun. Compound noun is a noun made up of two or more words. For example, housekeeper, son-in-law, father-in-law, upstairs, tuck shop. Compound noun, the elements of compound noun are diverse, they are varied. Sometimes noun is combined with verb and then is created compound noun. Sometimes the compound noun is the combination of noun and adverb, as you see in the example, you are looking at the example. Then sometimes compound noun is the combination of adjective and noun. For example, greenhouse, software. Sometimes it is the combination of verb and noun. For example, washing machine, swimming pool, driving license. So these are the examples of compound noun. Compound noun is a combination of two words or two nouns. When they get together, when they are brought together, they give another meaning. Then comes gerund. Gerund noun is a noun which is made from a verb and it functions as a noun in the sentence. It can function in the sentence as a subject or object. Subject of verb or object of verb. Gerund is actually ing form of verb which functions as a subject, object, or you can say simply as a noun in the sentence. For example, swimming is a difficult job, smoking is injurious to health, running is good for your heart, I like reading, we could hear thundering, I enjoy playing chess. So it is gerund. Then collective noun. Collective noun is the name of group of people or group of something or collection of something. It denotes to the collection of something, group of something, animal, ideas, or single entity, you can say. As a single entity, that is called collective noun. For example, galaxy is a collection of stars, army is a collection of group of soldiers, team is a group of players, jury refers to the group of judges, swarm refers to the group of bees, flock of birds, class of students, staff refers to the group of employees. Then comes the regular nouns. Regular noun is the noun whose plurals are formed only by adding s or es with them. For example, apple, apples, book, books, car, cars, zoo, zoos, bus, buses, dog, dogs, cat, cats, dish, dishes, box, boxes, country, countries, radio, radios, eco, ecos. These are regular nouns. They just take s or es to make their plural forms. It is the opposite of irregular nouns, you can say. Now, irregular nouns. These are the nouns which do not take s or es to make their plural, but their method of plural formation is different than this. For example, man, men, woman, women, leaf, leaves, knife, knives, wife, wives, loaf, loaves, mouse, mice, louse, lice, foot, feet, child, children, goose, geese, curriculum, curricula, wolf, wolves. These are the examples of irregular nouns. Irregular nouns never take s or es, but their method of plural formation is quite different than those of regular nouns. Thank you for watching our video. For further queries or questions, you can contact our given number. Thank you very much.